It's January. The decorations have long since been put away, and I'm back to the routine of life. Back to my mundane part time job, keeping up with physical health, and drawing, and more drawing for my comic book, Wild Pack. Hey guys, it's been a while. I took December off for the holidays, and admittedly, I'm back later than I wanted to be for January. But the important thing is, I'm here for the start of the new year, 2025. I'm saying this incredibly late, and I'm sorry, but Happy New Year, everyone. I hope the holidays treated you well. If you've taken a break from art during the holidays like me, I hope you feel refreshed and ready to tackle projects. I wanted to give an update on my comic Wild Pack, how I'm feeling about the process, what I need to improve on, and just my overall thoughts about everything because I want to continue documenting my projects here on this channel. So let's be analytical for a moment. I was looking at my dashboard on YouTube, and the very first video about Wild Pack was 2 months ago around October. So what did I accomplish during that time? Initially, I didn't think I did too much, but in retrospect, I actually accomplished a decent amount. In the premiere video featuring my comic, I finished wrapping up the script and was nearly finished with the storyboards. In the following update, I formatted the rough drawings into my page template and began officially drawing. The amount I have inked after everything, which I still need to fix a few continuity stuff already, is about 2 pages. I say about 2 pages because I'm expecting to at least finish 2 pages by the time I upload this video. Admittedly, these numbers bummed me out because I expected to have more finished pages by this time, but after some consideration, I really should go easier on myself. I'm still very new to digital comic creation, especially of this magnitude, so for that reason, I have been second guessing myself with every step. From whether I should draw Wild Pack by hand to agonizing over the brush settings, and oh boy did I struggle with the brush settings. I spent hours researching different settings in my brush strokes because I wanted the art to look more polished than my previous comic book Through Your Lens. So I needed to experiment and research how certain brush sizes affect the polish of a drawing. And I know this sounds stupid, but coming from a traditional background where your motor skills directly impact the look of your art, to using software where there are so many tools to correct your work, it's an entirely different experience. One where perfectionism can easily paralyze you. So to me, using thick markers or pen brushes comes naturally, and it typically looks great on paper. It can look real sloppy digitally, so I had some trouble just figuring out how I wanted this comic to look like. So even though I spent all this time experimenting and research, I don't regret it one bit, because I know that I'm going to be able to take this knowledge with me into other projects. It's just up to me now to continue to make digital comics so that I can move faster and just be more knowledgeable. I honestly am realizing I'm not too knowledgeable in a lot of things, especially with creating comics digitally. In many ways, though, I think this is just a natural progression in every artist. You start off working on smaller things. For example, I started making comics just doing like comic strips, essentially, like little 4-panel gag stuff, and started to develop into longer stories, nothing crazy. Then maybe a one-shot 12-page comic, and then I accelerated into making like a 100-page comic book, and now I'm accelerating even faster into like 160 or something like that page comic. So it's only natural that I'm realizing that I have a lot to catch up on in terms of skill and knowledge. So this is just making sense, really. I shouldn't be surprised that there's going to be some growing pains and struggle along the way, especially since there is so much more involved into making Wild Pack versus, like I said, my previous work. There's more characters, my skills are being tested with composition and perspective storytelling and the whole shebang, and it's all just taking forever. That's what's really hard for me. Sometimes I feel out of my depth thinking about how others can finish pages quickly while I struggle to finish a single page within a week. I remember watching a stream where they drew, colored, and added text completing a full page in 2 hours. Just 2 hours. I was gobsmacked, impressed, and discouraged all at once. Once again, though, I need to remind myself of the facts. I'm creating this comic differently than maybe other people do, and I also lack the experience. So then I have to ask myself, what's my problem? What's the real reason I'm struggling with every aspect of Wellpack? Because I am right now, honestly. More so than other projects, that's for sure. And the reason I've come to understand is that I'm afraid, which is natural. You know, I'm afraid of messing up this beloved idea I've built up for years, and I'm afraid people will hate my characters and the world I've built, but those thoughts don't serve me. The only way I can truly fail is if I give up on my comic, and myself, in extension. There's no body of work that's exempt from criticism, so I just have to carry on. I have a lot of fears, but I still need to make art anyways. So what's next? Well, I'll continue to make progress videos, but those will be far between because comic creation is slow. I've been wanting to live stream drawing, but honestly I'm kind of afraid. I'm afraid to do live streams. But I think I'm going to push to make it work somehow. I don't know when I'll make that happen, but we'll see. In the meantime, I want to be able to create something somewhat consistently, so I'm thinking of covering mangas that I've been reading or that have inspired me, in addition to art-related topics. Oh, and also creating shorts. Lately, I've been really enjoying making shorts where I am drawing and coloring characters from, you know, my favorite anime series or cartoon, or just various characters is what I've been doing on there. And I've really been enjoying it because it scratches an itch to draw traditionally. I normally don't have many opportunities to pick up a marker or a pen and color away. It's not something that I do all the time anymore, but this gives me an opportunity to do that and also create shorts for you guys. And thank you again for those who have followed me. Because of that, I'm going to continue to make some videos and put it up as shorts every Saturday and Sunday. So I will continue to do that as well. I'm new to so many things, including creating videos on YouTube, so I'm still finding my place in all of this. And I'm sure every person on YouTube has gone through this phase where they're still trying to discover what type of videos they need to make, and that's where I'm at, really. Like, I'm honestly struggling with ideas, or maybe it's more like I got so many possibilities and I'm almost paralyzed because there's just so many choices I could do that it's really hard for me to hyper focus in on something. Anyways, it's something that I really shouldn't worry about right now. I should just be focusing on making videos, and it's gonna sort itself out. Like, as soon as I make more videos, there's gonna be maybe trends through each videos, and it's going to become more natural for me to figure out how to do things. But yeah, anyways, that about wraps up everything that's been going on. Thank you again for watching. I can't wait to show you more progress, like more good progress. Honestly, January has been a bit rough, of a start at least, for starting on this comic, but going forward, I'm going to be showing some more substantial progress videos, that's for sure. But thank you again for watching, and until next time, take care.